Good day, good morning, and this monstrosity, as far as it looks like at the moment, is my solar. And as you can see, it's charging right now, and I'll show you outside as well. And I'm just so excited because this thing is something that I wished even before I had this land, because before I was traveling around with a van. Let me just check on my coffee. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, it was my really big wish even before I bought the land. And basically it's, I don't know why I wasn't talking about it. I just went away. Let me turn on the, okay. So that's the deepcycle battery on the right side, and we have just a normal car battery on the left side. They are both 100 amp hours, and I will connect them together as well. I'm missing one of the connectors up here from the car. I only have one. So that's why they are not connected together at the moment. So in total I will have 200 amp hours. Well, in reality that is more, let's say about 160, which is more than enough, since all that I need is a light, and at the moment all that I need is to run my lights, which one is gonna be on the ceiling. I think I'm gonna add another one on the ceiling, and the other one's gonna be outside at the door in that corner. So whenever I go outside in the middle of the night for the toilet, I can easily turn it on and I'll be able to see wherever I go and do my business. So yeah, my friend has the similar. Well, he has only car batteries, and they're still running good. This is my friend and my neighbor, Gal, who did this setup for me as well, because I don't have any idea how to connect all of these cables and all of this, and he's just amazing. So he only uses car batteries, and that's because his father is a mechanic. They repurchase the used ones, they refill them, and like we were at his log cabin yesterday and he's got 200 amp hours of car batteries, and he said that he was running his computer and watching a movie on, I don't know, how is it called? On a projector, right, on a projector for like the whole day, and he didn't use it altogether. In my case, I have a really good lithium battery, I mean deep cycle battery, and this one was in the van that I got from my good friend as well. And I just said, hey, why would it be standing in the van, being slowly discharged all the time and not doing nothing, if we can bring it in and it will work a little bit. So it's another 100 amp hours, which means I can bring my laptop actually up here and watch a movie in the evening. To the panels, that's 2 times 80 watts. In rough calculation should bring about 4 amps per hour, which means that I would need like 2 days to fully charge the both batteries. Let's say 2 or even 4, but I really don't use that much power, so it's okay. And if I'm gonna start using that much of a power, like bring myself a PC up here or I mean a not a PC but a laptop. I'll just add another 100 amp hours batteries and I'll be charging from there, or even put them in 24 watts. So I dug a small trench here. I used the PVC pipe for the 2 cables that are coming from there, and they are basically just connected back here. Now the idea is, I haven't finished this yesterday, is to put the panels up there and then to have an option to pivot them with the sun, because this is basically east and this is south and that is west, but the sun goes down around there at the moment. So it's traveling like this, and the best way would it be if I would be able to move the 2 panels. So I have to think about how to make that. I still don't know how to make it, but I'm pretty sure I will. I'll try to stick with the natural materials, because I think it's the best way with all the other buildings that I have here. And I'll just see in time, right? I tried to fix the chimney a little bit. It's still not how it should be. We have a short chimney section here in Slovenia. I don't know how you guys call it over there, but it's basically, you have this chimney pipe, right? And it goes on the right side, on the left side, and it's basically, it goes from 1 into 3 and then back into 1, and we call it a good friend, prijateljček, a good friend, because it really it's basically a radiator, right? So that's something that I have to find and buy, of course, with an addition that I have to change the oven. I mean, change the, how is this called? Oh, forgot it. I still didn't have my coffee, so I'm still a little bit confused. I have to move this guy out. He's just temporary here, and bring in a oven, an wood stove. Right, it's a wood stove. Yeah, that's a correct term. And then I'll remove this pillar and this one as well, because I don't need these pillars anymore, since the cabin is connected on the logs. And I'll put the complete wood stove in this section over here, and the chimney will also go up there. But even the wood stove, even though it has stones inside, it will still not generate enough heat. It will probably just shoot massive heat through the chimney. So that's why I need the triple chimney device. Is it? No, it's not a device. That's why I need to find that thing, because today in the night it was -2, and I have to say that well, me and the dog, we both woke up like 2 or 3 times. I think it was like 2 or 3 times, pretty sure. And then, oh, come on, she really got in? You really got in? Why? I put those two cross sections over there so that the sheep can't get in, because I don't want them to squash the eggs, and she probably slid underneath to get in. because she's so small. Okay, I will not disturb her, and I think it's gonna be okay, right? Yeah, he just likes to be cuddled. So, the other thing is, I hope you guys gonna see it. Let me see in camera. You see that? Now that is a duck egg. I was telling you about the geese previous days that I had my first eggs, and now that is a duck egg. So that is my second duck egg, because a really good friend of my sister came yesterday here to trim the sheep wool. And the funny part is that they drove all the way here, which is like 30 kilometers from their place. They even drove up the dirt road. And then she asked, the friend of my sister asked, but does he have an electricity? And my sister said, oh my gosh, I forgot. Do you need electricity for your scissors? And she said, of course, the 220 what? And she said, oh, come on. So they basically came, but not, well, she came to trim the sheep, but she couldn't. And in a way it was a good thing, because I really want to do this manually. So I'm getting scissors now for the sheep, and they will be trimmed manually by me and my father, and probably from my sister. I haven't seen the mating yet, and it's been now a week, so I hope they're gonna start mating soon. And the thing is that she took 4 geese eggs. 4 geese eggs that I had, and 1 duck egg, because she has my sister's incubator, and she's hatching basically all the time. She's hatching non-stop. She's not stopping. She never stops hatching in her incubator, and she's hatching all types of birds. And she said that she's gonna put the 5 eggs inside and see. So I'm really excited, because in 10 days I should know the results, if they are good or not. And if they are, I'm gonna be a really happy man, because geese for me, and ducks, especially the ducks, because I had so much problems by one of them dying in my hands of some heart disease, I think, and then the other one being eaten by the pig, of course. And I would be really happy just to get, you know, some new offsprings. And of course, for the geese, they're just so majestic creatures, and to have like a full flock of, I don't know, at least 5 more of them, it would be just amazing. So yeah, we'll see. And on that note, I'll go and retire myself to my coffee, and I'll wish you a good day, a good week, the best in your ongoing affairs, and I'll see you in the next video.